What's going on, everybody? Fernando from Georgia BMW, and today I am bringing you something very special. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure to show your support by clicking that thumbs up button, and of course, click the subscribe button to keep up to date with us and all things BMW. Now, normally I always focus on featured cars that we have in our inventory, but I get asked all the time, hey Fernando, what do you drive as a daily car? And I'm finally going to show that to you. Now, in the past, I have shown you some of my other cars that I've had, the 330, the X5 40i in lime rock gray, and I've had a couple of others in between, so it's been a little while since I've done one of these videos, and I can't wait to show you what I'm driving these days. So for those of you who always ask, here we have it. This is my 2022 BMW X5 M50i, finished in mineral white metallic with a beautiful ivory merino leather interior. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, well, hey Fernando, you've had a lot of really cool colors in the past. Why did you just do white on white? Well, up here in Canada, we only have summer about 6 months out of the year, and I really wanted to have something that was going to be light, fresh, and airy for that season. So let's talk about some of the styling cues that I picked for this 2022 X5 M50. Of course, we went with the black extended content, so we've got the black kidney grills, black window surrounds, and blacked out tailpipes. Coming around the side of the car, you're going to notice that we have the optioned 22-inch Serenium gray rims with the red M Sport calipers. For the mirror caps, I optioned the carbon fiber. Now, the carbon fiber mirror caps are going to continue the message inside the car, and when we go inside, you'll see the carbon fiber trim. Black window surrounds, like I had mentioned. Checking out the back of the car, you've got the X5 and the M50i and the Serenium badging because it is an M50, and you've got the blacked out tailpipes. When you have a look through the blacked out tailpipes, you're going to notice the functional quad tip exhaust that really roar to life when that V8 gets turned on. So seeing as this is the M50i, we have to talk about the power and performance that I love about this car. Just underneath the hood, I do apologize, it is a little bit dirty as I have already done about 10,000 K on this car, but you've got the famous BMW 4.4 liter twin turboed V8 mated to the ZF 8-speed transmission, pushing out 523 horsepower, 553 pound-foot of torque, launching it to 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in the blink of an eye. So let's talk about why I chose the M50 as my next drive your brand BMW. Now, a lot of people, when they're picking their X5, they're usually going with the 4.0, and most people do that due to fuel efficiency. But for me, I predominantly do highway driving, as I do approximately 100 kilometers of driving a day to and from work alone. Now, this particular engine on the highway, I find, is actually more fuel efficient than my previous X5 was with the 4.0. Plus, of course, on top of the fuel efficiency is the abundance of power. It's extremely confident, great to drive, and really just sounds incredible. And I haven't found very many things, not that I race people all that often or ever, that are able to beat me off the line in an SUV. So let's talk about how I styled the inside of my BMW X5. I'm going to start off with the trim. So you're going to notice carbon fiber trim is everywhere. I've had carbon fiber before and I absolutely love it. So carbon fiber on the doors, on the trim here, and then of course up the center stack. Looking at the center stack, I optioned crafted clarity, so we've got the crystal shifter, crystal iDrive controller, and the crystal start button. Live Cockpit Professional is standard for the BMW X5, heads-up display, and of course the ivory merino leather interior. So you've got two different interior options. You do have Vernasca leather or the upgraded merino. For me personally, I just find that the merino is a little bit softer and more supple and a little bit more comfortable on those longer drives. These particular seats are actually heated and ventilated. So another nice styling cue that I added to enhance the interior a little bit is I did pick the M optioned stitched seatbelts, seeing as it is an M50. Now, for those of you who have watched my videos before, you know that one of my favorite features to option on a BMW is the Advanced Driver's Assistance Package. Now, seeing as this is my personal car, of course I added that in. Again, I do approximately about 100 kilometers a day, and most of that is on the highway. So I have that built into this car. So when I get on the highway, I can do all of my cruise control while letting the car do all the driving. And all I have to do is pay attention, put my hand on the steering wheel a little bit, and face forward, and the car does all that driving, making it seamless for me to and from work. So seldomly am I a passenger in the back seat of the X5, but if I was, I would certainly be happy being here. First thing I want to point out is the sunroof. You're going to notice all these tiny little dots that are in the sunroof, and that's actually called the Active Sky Lounge. So any color that I pick for my ambient lighting, which currently I'm using lilac, all those little dots at night are going to light up in that lilac color, giving it a really nice ambient feel with the rest of your ambient lighting. Of course, the merino leather continues. You're going to notice that it is quilted back here. So the backs are not actually ventilated, but they are in fact heated. dual zone climate control with rear heated seats. Of course, I also have the travel and comfort package, which you're going to notice in the back seats, you have these little slides along with the USB-Cs. So those slides, you can use them for a whole bunch of different applications. You can get tablet holders, purse holders, or in my case, I have a suit jacket holder. So that way nothing gets wrinkled and you can just leave it on there. If you are a passenger back here and you're looking for an armrest, you've got that with additional storage as well as cup holders. So guys, that's a real quick overview of my 2022 BMW X5 M50i for those of you who have continued to ask what I drive as a daily. Now this car is only going to be mine for about another 2 or 3 months, and then it will in fact be available on our pre-owned lot as a certified pre-owned vehicle. And there is something very special coming next that is going to be a full-blown individual coming for me in the month of November, and I will show you that on the channel as soon as I get it. My name's Fernando from Georgian BMW, and I'm a product consultant here, and until next time, thanks for watching.